Mr. Heng Chi-Hao.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Because Mr. Gerald Giam, in his speech, spoke about the role of union leaders, and then he spoke about the NTUC and that symbiotic relationship with the PAP. So I must respond to that. Mr. Giam thanked our union leaders for taking good care of our workers. We thank him for that. At least he acknowledges that. But I think in saying that, then you must also give due respect to our union leaders. They are not stooges. Their hearts are in the right place. They do all this for their fellow workers. That's what they are doing this for. And you acknowledge that. And all our unions are doing that. And every union that is affiliated to the NTUC chooses to do that. And the NTUC has a symbiotic relationship with the PAP so that we can convey the views and the needs of the workers to our political partner, so that when they become the ruling party, when they win the trust of Singaporeans and have the mandate to be the ruling party, that the interests of workers in this country will always be taken care of, be given great priority. And you look at the track record of the PAP. For all these years that it has been in government, what has it delivered for this country? What has it delivered for the workers? Has it sold out the workers? Has it embarrassed our union leaders? So you're talking about some theoretical construct. Look at the results. Look at the context in which we are debating today. This very bill that your party is supporting, where does this come from? This comes from a symbiotic relationship where both sides are trying to undermine and throw the workers under the bus? No. You supported it because it is good for the workers. Is this the only thing that's good for the workers? No. We have decades of track record. Why do you think the workers would support their unions who affiliate themselves to the NTUC? It is because we work for the workers. So when we say every worker matters, NTUC means it. And that goes to also when we go into a symbiotic relationship, we do so for the sake of the workers. So I just wanted Mr. Giam to know, you are entitled to your views, certainly, but what I wanted to say is, can we at least deal with the facts? And we are not forming this yesterday. Leader has earlier also stated that a close relationship, you can call it what you like, partnership, alliance, between political parties and trade unions is not uncommon. And they don't do this out of stupidity. They do this because it serves the interests of the constituents that they represent concurrently. That is what they do. And the recommendations that Mr. Giam makes, be very careful, Mr. Speaker, because on the one hand, he says that it is good to work for the workers and so on. On the other hand, you look at some of the recommendations he makes, is it likely, more likely or less likely for those tripartite partners in the context in which Mr. Giam has promoted, likely or less likely to come to some sensible agreement that can then be implemented for the good of the workers? And if it is not, then it just goes round and round, and we can tear our hair out, beat our chest, and we say we love the workers. Their lot is not going to get better. So I say be very, very careful. I once saw a poster, I think it's available on the YouTube. It shows some water, it shows a snake, head reared above the water with a fish in the mouth. And the slogan says, "Carrying snake saves fish from drowning." So we must be very, very careful. What exactly are we recommending? If we care for that fish in there, let's do something practical. So I just wanted to, this as my heartfelt response, be fair to our union leaders, be fair to our unions, be fair to the NTUC. NTUC is not expecting the Workers' Party to support us, but at least be fair. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.